What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe. And usually, when talking about 40K, optimism isn't the word that comes to mind, save sometimes when you're talking about Vulcan and his legion, and sometimes even Sanguinius, as he would usually fight against the darker futures. But there's another Primarch whose optimism I believe tends to go unnoticed more often than not, and that Primarch is none other than Papa Smurf Roboute Guilliman. Although many of the Primarchs believed in the Emperor's vision and plan for the Imperium, Roboute Guilliman, down to his very core, truly trusted in the process as well as believed in his brothers. Guilliman even had beliefs and visions for after the whole war was over, believing that after the war there wouldn't be any more need for any generals or combatants, and that the Imperium as a whole would have been more prosperous for it. We see an example of this in the book Unremembered Empire. When the Lion and Guilliman speak on Macragge, Guilliman takes his brother into a sort of dining hall. Here, there is a chair for each and every single one of his brothers where they could all sit in unity. Behind them, or on the chair itself, is adorned with the flag and emblem of each of the legions. And Guilliman had the optimistic vision of him being able to sit down all alongside his brothers in unity. In some weird twist of fate, it pulls at your heartstrings, definitely confirming that the Primarchs definitely had deeper emotions than what we're originally led on to believe. And it only makes it that much sadder when Guilliman sees his father for who he truly was and how his father saw the Primarchs. When Guilliman was resurrected and eventually makes it back to Terra, he goes in to speak with his father, the Emperor of Mankind. And although a lot happens, Guilliman sees what his father's vision was, and although it was grandiose for the Imperium, he realizes it was never intended for the Primarchs. The Primarchs are tools, they are weapons, they are to be used by the Emperor as he sees fit for the Imperium as a whole. And I'm not even doing the conversation justice, but reading this, picturing the son that looked up to his father's plan, it is heartbreaking in a sense. And yet, in spite of seeing how his father views him alongside his brothers, Guilliman doubles down and picks up the mantle as Imperial Regent to lead the Imperium into a better future. I know the blueberries get a lot of attention in the lore, and we would always love to see more of different characters. But Guilliman's complexity and deep backstory, as well as every encounter that he has been absolutely amazing, and I love his character. And seeing him go from the optimistic, loyal son to the very general that his father asked for is something both deep, heartbreaking, and satisfying. But let me know what you guys think, or your thoughts on this subject. Drop a comment if there's anything you want to hear about next. Remember to join the Discord, and as always, to follow for more.